Look at me, swanking around the King's Road in Chelsea like a modern day George Best or Rodney Marsh. Well, maybe not, eh? But I am in Chelsea, and that is the King's Road. Why have I come here? I've come to go to the Cadogan Arms. This, supposedly, allegedly, is the most expensive pub in London. Now, I've seen a couple of videos online, I've read a couple of reviews, and they all talk about one dish that I really need to try. So I'm excited for that. It's supposed to be a very, very nice pub inside. So let's go inside, see what it's all about, and get some food in my belly. Come on. So I've come in and been seated. I gotta say, what a lovely pub this is. It kind of looks like an old school pub, but really swanked up. Really nice furnishings around. The walls look beautiful. The ceiling, there's chandeliers. Put some thought into this. And that's no surprise, because it's owned by the same people that own Gymkhana, that 2 Michelin-starred curry place I went to recently. They obviously spend a few quid on their interiors, that's for sure. Nice looking menu here. Not overly fussy. There's only like half a dozen, 7 maybe, main courses, a few little sandwiches and burgers, and a bunch of starters on there, and a salad if you're feeling healthy. No. The one disappointment though is, came in, sat down, waiter brought over the menus, told me there's one thing they haven't got in stock today: mushroom pie. How devastating is that? I'm not going to be going for that. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm here with the cameraman, we're going to order a couple of starters, and then I'm going to get this main that I really, really want to have. Can't wait. Starters have arrived, folks. They brought me over a lovely little side plate here with a Cadogan Arms written on it. But I don't need that, because I'm just going to dive straight in. Look at these bargies here. Lovely strings of onion there, little pieces of cauliflower, and a nice tamarind chutney to dip into. Fried curry leaves around. It looks and smells really inviting. Kind of thing you want to have with a beer. So I will. Local best bitter, that is, from somewhere in Wandsworth. Right, we're not standing on ceremony, we're just going in with our fingers here. That is lovely. The cauliflower inside is really soft, but the coating on there is really crispy. It's a very, very thin coating. Nice spices in there. Background chili, but not overpowering. You can kind of tell this is done by the same guys as Gymkhana. They understand the spicing that's required here. The onion, again, cleverly done. To make it into little strips and whatever, you know everything's going to be crispy. You know everything's going to be cooked through. That's ace. A little bit salty as well, which means you've got to keep going back for the beer. Life is tough, isn't it? Let's try this chutney. Really dark, rich coloured chutney. It's almost the colour of a gravy. Really glossy. In we go with the cauliflower. And that's going to get in all those little nooks and crannies. Wow. That chutney is delicious.
Yeah, it's quite
absolutely delicious. Got a nice kick to it, really has. There's a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of sourness in there as well. That is cracking. Almost not wanting to push it away to go to these crispy lamb ribs. So good. So good. In you come though. Crispy lamb ribs with an anchovy and sorrel yoghurt. Again, things that really should go together well. Lamb and anchovy is classic, isn't it? Look at these in here. It's a good portion. You got, what, 7 or 8 of them in there in a starter portion? I don't think that's bad, is it? Really nicely crisped up on the outside. Hopefully still nice and soft and unctuous. Mm. It is. That is incredible just by itself. The crispiness on there, with a little bit of salt on the outside, gives way then to the fatty inside bit of the meat. That is delicious. The mixture of textures there, the soft, the crisp. You've got the crisped up fat, you've got the softer fat in the middle. Almost 2 different flavours there with it. Good Lord, that's good. Let's come into this anchovy and sorrel yoghurt. It's kind of like a posh kebab sauce, isn't it? Even that is bursting with flavour. Absolutely bursting. You get that hit of anchovy, really salty umami, and then a little bit of freshness from the yoghurt, from the sorrel. And it works so beautifully with that lamb. Do you know what? You're going to have to give me a little bit of time to enjoy these with my pint, and then we'll come back for the main course. Stunning. If you thought those starters looked good, folks, you need to come and take a look at this main course. Doesn't that look good, folks? We have the ham hock here with the egg on top of it. This is your ham and egg element. That just looks so cool. Love it. Really nice looking, crispy looking chips there. And a spiced pineapple ketchup in a dinky little Barbie saucepan. Best way to attack this, I reckon, is just go for it. So we got this egg. The yolk looks beautiful. Let's just go straight down the middle of there. And we'll open this up. Oh my goodness. Get some of that yolk in there. How good does that look? All that beautifully cooked fat in the middle. That's all just going to add flavour. Best if I turn it this way around, I reckon, so you can see it better than I can. That looks special. That really does look special. And I've got to tell you what, it smells special too. The smell of cooked ham is a beautiful thing. We quite often have roast gammon at home. That sort of aroma. Oh my word. Look at it. It just looks unctuous. I think that's the best word for it. I love you. That is almost a religious experience. Such an intense flavour from the curing on that ham. And then it's been cooked on the bone, so you're getting even more flavour into it. It's salty. It's juicy. It's soft. Oh. Well, then you add the egg into it as well. So we're going to take all this off, shall we? And then we're going to get some of the ham and some of the egg. I mean, when you go to a pub for ham, egg and chips, quite often you'll just get a couple of little slices of ham, won't you? Look at the size of this portion. There is so much of it. It just keeps coming. Wow. If I move the bone to one side, look at all of that. So much ham there. And we're going to try it with the egg. Come on. Some of these nice crispy bits on the outside. Even more flavour there, I'm sure. It's so good. I tell you what, I've got to admire the cameraman's restraint. How he is sitting there, holding a camera and looking at this without diving in is beyond me. I'm going to try this ketchup now as well. The spiced pineapple ketchup. Again, it looks beautifully made. It's so smooth. And I'm sure the spicing is going to be on point once again. That's clever. It's sweet. Like, really sweet. That's the pineapple in there, I suppose. I say that's sweetness. Marrying up against the saltiness of that ham and the soft gooiness of the egg. That is a match made in heaven, it really is. Oh, goodness me, it just goes on and on and on. Look at it. I mean, I've had 5 or 6 good mouthfuls of that, and there's still that much left. I've got to say, what was this priced at on the menu? 27, I think? Oh, that is delicious, my friend. Absolutely banging. Yeah, on here, £27 for this. Now, if you go to a pub for ham, egg and chips normally, you're probably looking about 15, 16, 17 pounds. But it's not this, is it? It is not this. We've got to try the chips. Oh, don't escape, chip. Come back. Great. Absolutely great. Super, super crispy, which you often don't get with chips like this. It's fries that are normally this crispy. Can you hear that? So good. Let's try that in this little sauce as well. It works better with the ham, I have to say. But those chips are great on their own. They really are. Wow. This is such a good dish. I love the way it was presented in the first place, on the bone. It's creative, isn't it? It looks appealing, it looks different. But it's got to taste good, hasn't it? You can't just make something look pretty and it doesn't taste great. This did both. Absolutely spot on. Right then, folks, I just had to come away from the restaurant, get a few steps in. Oh, Jesus, I look like Donald Trump dancing there, don't I? Come on, Greeno. The Cadogan Arms. Do you know what? Normally when I do an outro, I'd go through each dish in turn, telling you a bit more about it. I don't think I need to here, do I? You've seen them, you've heard me talk about them. They're all great. What I haven't told you is the pricing. $14.75 for those lamb ribs. Trust me, worth it. The onion bargies with the cauliflower and whatever in as well, £10. Absolutely spot on. Give me one of them, a pint of beer, stick me in front of the football. Happy as Larry. The beer I had is called a Wandle, apparently. £7 for a pint. It's gonna be that in this part of London, isn't it? Cameraman had a Coke for £4. It was bottled Coke, not the draft stuff, so that's all fine. And a ham, egg and chips, £27. Again, worth it. Worth every penny. Great pub, beautiful on the outside, beautiful on the inside, service spot on. There's nothing to criticise. I really don't think there's anything to criticise. I think the price is fair for what it is. One thing I haven't mentioned is the service charge, of course. Oh, and £1 for the still water on the table. Service charge is 14.5%, total 72.85. Gary came to the Cadogan Arms. He gave it 10 out of 10, didn't he? And do you know what? Much as I hate to admit it, he was right. Absolutely right. I'm scoring out of 5. It's a simple 5 out of 5 from me. Nothing I can criticise. Fair for the price for this part of town, and the quality of the food is superb. Absolutely brilliant. Get yourself down here and give it a try, just like I did. Anyway, talking of giving things a try, if you've enjoyed this video, dig around the vault, try out some other videos. Nice little segue there, see? Still pretty amateurish, but you know, we'll run with it. If you like what you see, want to consider subscribing, you hit the like button, you ding your bell for notifications, all that good stuff that us YouTubers love you to do. Right, where am I going to head next? I don't know. Should I go and get down to King's Road and get some new threads? Should I just go for a bit of a lie down? I haven't seen a North Face shop, so I don't think this place is for me. Off for a kip. I'll see you later, folks.